Hello there everybody and welcome back to Tree of Tranquility. It's the 21st day of summer, which is the day before our flea market. And I don't really have a lot for this video, to be quite honest, but what I want to do in this video, the main thing I want to accomplish is I want to go and have a chat with Hamilton, and we want to get the seedling from him. The first time we tried, we weren't able to get him to spill the beans, but I've had lots of people in the comments mentioning basically that you just have to choose a different set of dialogue options than I did, and we'll be able to get the information out of him. So Hamilton will be at the bar after 6 p.m. So we'll just do our normal everyday chores. We'll just go about our business, and then at 6 o'clock we can go and speak to him. I went ahead and I did sort of a practice run where I tested this out. I tested out the different dialogue options, and then I figured out where it was to go afterwards when he kind of gives us the location of where to go. And so I'm glad to report that I figured it all out, and thank you so much to everybody in the comments who was giving me some suggestions. We were on the right track. You do have to talk to Hamilton. You just have to say certain things to him to get him to actually talk to you about the seedling. Because Hamilton is at the bars on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, I think. Tomorrow is the flea market. I was just gonna save the recording for tomorrow because we do want to go to the flea market and whatnot, but I figured we'll do a little video today. We'll go talk to Hamilton, and then we will go to the flea market tomorrow, and we'll do that, but that will also give us time tomorrow to find out more about this potential seedling. And then after that, the game will pretty much be done, I hope, assuming it's the right seedling. If not, we're just gonna have to keep searching for it. So I don't know if I'm gonna plant the seedling after I get it, or if we're just gonna go and get it for now and just carry on. I can't believe I'm already 50 plus videos in. I really honestly don't know how long this project is going to go for, but people seem to still really be enjoying it, and I mean, I haven't even gotten married yet, so I feel like this will probably still go on for quite a while. It's just a matter of figuring out how much I want to complete. How much is enough until I'm completely satisfied that I've done all that I can do. Because Harvest Moon isn't like a game that has a beginning, middle, and end. It's not like playing Zelda or some other sort of RPG or something like that, or adventure game. It's basically endless. You can play for as long as you want, and I always find that a little bit hard when I'm doing projects and Let's Plays and things like that. Trying to find a good starting and a good sort of ending point. I think I have some gifts in my bag, so what I'll probably do to kill some time after I'm finished with all of the crops is I'll maybe go out and give some gifts. I've got a couple more days left in the season, about a week. I'm probably not going to plant anything else after this. I'm probably just gonna harvest everything I can harvest, and then after that just use my free time to do whatever it is I need to do before fall comes. Because if I plant stuff now, it may not have time to come in. I do have some onion seeds which I might actually plant back on the main field, just because onions don't take very long at all to grow. I think they take about 4 or 5 days. But for the most part, I've cleaned out all of the seeds that I had purchased from Ruth and Taylor out of my storage bin inside my house, and so I'd like to kind of keep it that way. I don't want to be hoarding all these seeds, you know, waiting for next year. And I already have a huge supply of seeds for the fall season. So I'm all geared up for fall. And hopefully all of these flowers will come in within the next couple of days. And I might even switch it around next season. Once this field is all clear, I might actually want to use this field for my crops next season and use the other one for my flowers. That might actually be more profitable because I have more space to plant stuff, but I haven't quite made up my mind about that yet, so it's just sort of my thought process I'm sharing with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and ship a couple of things here. I'll keep the corn and the watermelon and the eggs for cooking, and I still have a few spaces here to pick up a few things. I'm gonna go to the mountain while I'm close to it, and maybe I have some bamboo shoots or something like that I can grab. And this might be a good time to mention, actually, if you guys have suggestions for things that you would like to see, then please leave it in the comments. If you want to see me buy all the animals, if you want to see me buy the biggest upgrade for the biggest house I can buy all the upgrades for the farm and the coop and things like that, then please let me know. All of the hard events and things like that, I always upload at the very end of the project. That's always been my custom. So you will see those later after I'm done the Let's Play portion of the game. Because I sort of feel like we still have quite a bit to cover, but I'm not sure at what point everybody will feel like it's getting a bit repetitive and they'll want to see something new. And I head back, I guess, and I should check on the silkworms. I haven't checked on them yet today. And I guess I could probably wait for this last watermelon to come in before I plant the onions. I could also get rid of it and plant the onions now. I'm not too picky. I guess I can just wait till tomorrow. I think even if I plant them tomorrow, giving them 6 days to come in will still be enough time. That's always so crazy to me. It drives me nuts when you have a whole row of stuff that comes in except for like one little tiny piece. We got a nice supply of stuff today. Lots of nice eggs. We also have a cocoon. A good quality cocoon. I don't know if... I'm getting worried I'm not going to be able to get that last rucksack upgrade because I've never been able to get a perfect piece of cocoon from my silkworms that I can recall anyways. It's usually always good. Maybe every once in a blue moon I'll get a perfect cocoon, but I've never ever been able to get a shining cocoon, and I need the top quality stuff for that last rucksack upgrade, so I'm a little worried that that might actually not happen. But at this point in the game, even if it doesn't, I'm not going to be too upset about it because 25 spaces in your rucksack is pretty generous, to be fair. So if I get it done, if I am able to do that, then that's great, and if I'm not able to, then that's fine too. So I'm just going to pop in the barn really quick, and I'm going to make some yarn. I'm also going to make some butter and some milk and things like that and sell that. Put that in my shipping bin. I forget which one sells for more profit, whether it's the butter or the cheese. I could probably look in my bookshelf to actually find out which one sells for more. But at this point, it's not like money is a huge issue for me, so I'm not too worried about it. I just like variety. I like to think that, you know, if this was like real life and you were running a farm, it would look good to have a variety of goods coming out from your farm. So we'll go ahead and ship those, and then I guess to kill the rest of the time that I have to wait, I will just go out and give a few gifts. My gift giving is becoming less and less because we actually have sort of less and less people to impress. I've managed to get most of the bachelor's hearts up to a level where I've gotten all of their events, and the only thing left for me to do is just to propose and to record those set of events. So that also frees up some space in my rucksack as well, not having to carry around so many presents and gifts and things like that. I think that's why I like to sort of keep busy with the crop management and things like that, is because you get to a point where you have so much accomplished. You have all the best tools, and you've bought all this nice land, and you know, you've made your life a lot easier, but it also kind of helps you get things done faster, and there gets to be a point where you do sort of run out of things to do. I'm going to clear out all this so that hopefully when the oranges are ready, they have a nice open area to fall, and I can collect those. So we'll head on over up to the mine district here. I'll forage a couple things if there's anything available. Couple of herbs, nothing too spectacular. And what do I have in my rucksack? I have some cocktails and I have some juice, which is great. Usually up in this area, I'm just stuck giving Julius and Owen gifts, and that's it. I'm down to my last gift for Julius, so that means I'll have to go and buy some so I can give him some more stuff. He's at 4 hearts right now currently, so he is quite a bit behind, but slowly but surely he is catching up. Especially if you keep at it and you just give him something every single day. And he's always at the blacksmith's, except for on Mondays when they're closed, so he's so easy to find too, so it's really easy to get his hearts up. And then after I stop and talk to Julius, I'll come to the mine and I will give Owen his gift, which are the cocktails. And then finally, the last person I have to give a gift to is Chase. So with that out of the way, we can walk down to Waffle Town and head towards the bar, and hopefully by the time we walk down there, it'll be 6 o'clock-ish, and the bar will be open and we can speak to Hamilton. He doesn't come into the bar, I find, until about 6:30, so we're gonna kind of have to watch the door to see when it is that he actually shows up. Which is actually perfect timing, because now at 6 o'clock the bar is open, and we should see him stumbling on over to the bar. There he is, just like clockwork. I was gonna say he should start coming around here about 10 after, 20 after 6. And 6:30 right on the money, there he is. So once I talk to Hamilton, there's gonna be a bit of a time skip, so I want to give Chase his gift first so that I'm not locked out of the bar. And I made him some more marmalade from the oranges I had in my fridge. The last time we talked to Hamilton, I think the issue was that we asked him about the seedling right away, and that's actually the dialogue that ends, and he won't tell you the location. So we need to ask about the seedling. And when he says it's a secret, we need to ask, what's a secret? And then this third dialogue option is sort of where I messed up. I had asked about the seedling right away, but we need to ask where and what's hidden first. So we'll ask him where. Look for a building that's very quiet and very sacred. And look under your feet where a ray of light is shining down. Okay, so that's going to tell us where to go, but what's hidden in that location? Oh, what's hidden? It's a secret key. It unlocks a door to the seedling. It's very important, so that's why it's a secret. And then finally, when we ask him about the seedling, he won't really tell us anything. So we have our clue that we've been waiting for so long. It's going to tell us exactly where it is we need to go. And once again, thank you so much to all the people who gave me advice in the comments and sort of led me in the right direction. And I'm sorry it took me so long to get around to talking to him again. I didn't forget about it, I was just kind of putting it off. Because we still have quite a few things to do, I didn't want to finish the story too prematurely, because I feel like the timing would be a bit off if we finished the story, but then we kind of continued on our merry little way. I kind of wanted to have a little bit of pacing, I guess, involved with this whole thing. So I think that's all I wanted to ship. The rest of the stuff is going to stay in my bag. But you can see we've got quite a few nice things to put in the bin here, so I should get a nice tidy profit. And I can spend some of the money I make at the flea market. So that's it for me for this video. It's now the 22nd. We're going to go to bed, do our chores, and we will be going to the flea market alongside trying to find out where the secret is hidden that Hamilton was just telling us about. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow where we try and get to the bottom of this mystery.